accomplished my faux locks, and I must say that I do love them. It was a learning experience because I've never done any kind of weaving my hair for a protective style or anything. So this was my first time doing like braids, box braids, or anything. So it took a long time, lots of patience, and coconut curling cream for the moisturizer on my hair before I put the box braids in. And I also used coconut oil, and basically I guess the hardest thing was the parts. So I'm not a hairstylist whatsoever. I used just a normal comb. My hair was already blown out, as I showed you before. So I just used a regular comb to do my parts. Of course, they're not perfect either, but if I really like it. I didn't pay $120 something plus to get this done. I barely paid $30 for the hair. So I use Kanekelon hair, and to twist I use Marley hair and a combination of kinky twist hair. So that was just my preference. This is about 3.5 packs of the Marley mixed with kinky twist hair, and I used about, we'll say, 3 packs of Kanekelon to do the twists that are underneath here. So I'm going to show you how I did my my Marley. Didn't want to use the yarn just because this was my first time. I didn't want to have all that going on as far as having to cut, and I was doing it all by myself, and I just really have never done anything, so I wanted it to be very easy. I took down one. This is like my third day. To do my twist, I took this section. I can't remember who did this method first. But I remember seeing her. She was like, she splits her hair in half, which I do. And I did split the hair. And then I get a section of the Kanekelon hair. I don't measure anything. I kind of guesstimate how much hair to get. But again, once you get the Kanekelon hair, that's going to determine how thick your twist is going to be. So I tried to make sure that they were kind of in the same area, but I didn't want them to be exactly the same because I wanted them to look more natural. So I didn't want them perfect like a box braid or something like that. I wanted them to be more natural looking. I wanted that urban feel. But I'm going to go ahead, and the way that I put mine in, of course I'm not a professional, but the way I put mine in is I leave the long piece hanging in the middle, and I take whichever side of hair that I feel more comfortable with to be my next leg. I put the short end with my real hair, and this is also a leg as well. So I just begin to do a regular plait. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm just plaiting. I start with a normal plait, and I make sure that it is tight enough to my scalp, but not right on the scalp. And that's because when you put your twist on top, it's going to get tighter as you twist downward. You want to get enough of the plait down. The further you plait down, probably the more stiff that the Marley twist will actually be. But you want to make sure you get all of your natural hair into the braid. And I like to go down a little bit farther, so once I plait to the end of my hair. So that's about as much as I go. As far as 2 1B33s of kinky hair, and I got number 8 of this is the number 8 of the Marley hair, and I just wanted some highlights, kind of like to give it some definition. Is I take the hair, so it's extra long, you can see, I take the hair and I kind of thicken it up a little bit. So I don't want it to be meshed together. I want it to be unraveled a bit. Because when you start to twist it, you want to be able to overlap it. That's what makes the twist look very natural. So you untwist it. Once it is untwisted, you will take your plait and you take the end. You only leave out a portion, and you twist upward towards your scalp. Now once you make it up to the top of the scalp, or as close to where your plait has started here, I leave a little bit of my hair out. Like I said, that's because I want it to look more natural. I'm not going to leave it up that long for it to grow out this much. So I didn't go all the way and pull it tight to my scalp, but for health reasons and purposes of my hair. So I'm not going to go up any farther than this. I do want it to kind of look more natural, so I'll start twisting from there back down. And again, if it gets kind of thin, just twist it in your fingertips a little bit and continue. And you want to make sure that you're wrapping the plait. Don't think of it as a two-strand. Okay guys, so I have about this much hair left of my Marley hair, kinky twist hair, and I have about this much left of the Kanekelon hair that's underneath there. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to twist back up, and I'm going to hold on to the Kanekelon hair, and I'm going to leave it out. So I twist back upward. I didn't really make the ends thick. I know some people said that they make the ends thick like a real dread, but I didn't do those. I decided not to. It was just a lot easier to twist back upward and twist back into the dread than to just continue twisting to make it thicker. But it's your preference on however you want yours to look. So I'll probably do another video to show how I've been wearing them once they get a little older. I take the lighter, hopefully y'all can see, and I light the ends. And I just go back and forth lighting the ends, and then I twist in my hand. And this is just closing the ends or sealing the ends so that they won't come undone with the part that you lit. And then it's also spreading out the hair that may have need to fill in spaces. So if you didn't do it tight enough, that's where you'll start to see the gaps when you twist. To finish off the bottom, you'll need to take a pair of scissors and cut the Kanekelon hair off. So I'll just cut it at an angle, and that leaves this end. So again, I'll take my lighter, and what I'm gonna do is take the lighter to the end, and I go like back and forth kind of to make sure that it's evenly sealed on the end. And then you rub to make sure it's sealed. and then you get like a perfectly pointy end. And that is how I got my Marleys. So again, I absolutely positively love them. You must have patience. It's gonna take you a long time, especially if you're like me and are absolutely have your mindset on doing these 16 hours probably to get them done. I did like 2 rows on Friday night, and then I was like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I'm so not gonna finish these at all. And then I was like, I can do this. Like, I really can do this. I woke up early Saturday, actually, at about 7:30, and I started back. And, of course, I took breaks. I ate, I talked on the phone, I got on Facebook, I got on Instagram. So, follow me, guys. Like, I probably will be doing more protective styles, so please subscribe to my new channel. This is my first video, so please don't be 2 to 3 Kanekelons. So I guess total 6 Kanekelons. I got Kanekelon for $1.99, and I got my the wrapped hair, the kinky twist hair, and the Marley hair for $5.99. So no more than $30. Just showing you guys my journey to the first time that I've ever done any kind of braids or weave on my own in my own hair. I say kudos. What do you guys think? Thank you again for watching, and if you enjoy my video, please give me thumbs up and follow me on Instagram. Talk to y'all later. Deuces up.